1 Samuel, and there was a certain man of Ramathaim Tsophim, of the mountains of Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, son of Jeroham, son of Elihu, son of Tohu, son of Tsup, an Ephraimite. And he had 2 wives. The name of one was Cannah, Elkanah, and the name of the other Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Cannah had no children. Now this man went up from his city year by year to worship and to slaughter to Yahuah of hosts in Shiloh. And the 2 sons of Ali, Kophni and Phinehas, the priests of Yahuah, were there. And when the Yom came for Elkanah to make an offering, he gave portions to Peninnah his Asha, and to all her sons and daughters. But, although he loved Cannah, he gave only 1 portion to Cannah, because Yahuah had shut up her womb. Moreover, her rival also provoked her greatly, to make her irritable, because Yahuah had shut up her womb. And so he did, year by year. Whenever she went up to the house of Yahuah, she was provoked, so that she wept and did not eat. And her husband Elkanah said to her, Cannah, why do you weep? Why do you not eat? And why is your heart sad? Am I not better to you than 10 sons? And Cannah rose up after eating and drinking in Shiloh, while Ali the priest was sitting on the seat, by the doorpost of the Hekal temple of Yahuah. And she was bitter in life, and prayed to Yahuah, and wept greatly. And she made a vow, and said, Yahuah Tsabaoth, if you would indeed look on the affliction of your female servant, and remember me, and not forget your female servant, but shall give your female servant a male child, then I shall give him to Yahuah all the yomim of his life, and let no razor come upon his head. And it came to be, as she kept on praying before Yahuah, that Ali was watching her mouth, and Cannah spoke in her heart. Only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. So Ali thought she was drunk. Then Ali said to her, How long are you going to be drunk? Put your wine away from you. And Cannah answered and said, No, my Aduni, I'm an Asha pained in spirit. And I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my being before Yahuah. Do not take your female servant for a daughter of Belial, for it is out of my great concern and provocation that I have spoken until now. And Ali answered and said, Go in peace, and the Allahim of Yisrael give you your petition which you have asked of him. And she said, Let your female servant find favor in your eyes. And the Asha went her way and ate, and her face was no more sad. And they rose up early in the morning and worshipped before Yahuah, and returned and came to their house at Ramah. And Elkanah knew Cannah his Asha, and Yahuah remembered her. And it came to be at the turn of Yomim that Cannah conceived and bore a son, and called his name SAMUAL, because I have asked Yahuah for him. And the man Elkanah and all his house went up to offer to Yahuah the yearly slaughtering and his vow. But Cannah did not go up, for she said to her husband, When the child is weaned, then I shall take him, and he shall appear before Yahuah, and remain forever there. And her husband Elkanah said to her, Do what is good in your eyes. Remain until you have weaned him. Only let Yahuah establish his word. And the Asha remained and nursed her son until she had weaned him. And when she had weaned him, she took him up with her, with 3 bulls, and 1 ephah of flour, and a skin of wine, and brought him to the house of Yahuah in Shiloh. And the child was young. And they slaughtered a bull, and brought the child to Ali. And she said, O my Aduni, as your being lives, my Aduni, I am the Asha who stood by you here, praying to Yahuah. I prayed for this youth, and Yahuah has granted me what I asked of him. So I have also loaned him to Yahuah. All the Yomim that he lives, he shall be loaned to Yahuah. And he worshipped there before Yahuah.